Greetings viewers, and welcome back to Parkan the Imperial Chronicles episode 12. In the last episode we finally found out what happened to Wanderer, and now we are looking for
Manual control engaged.
the remaining information to finish the game. So let's see where this information may be. Okay, so it's in this amid ground. Let's go there. So this will be the last piece of information we require, I think.
Jump process initialized.
But if I'm right, we have to actually dock to a pirate ship to get it. We will see why in a moment. So let's hope there be pirates in this sector.
Manual control engaged.
Okay, no pirates. That's not good.
Manual control.
Let's see.
Autopilot
Let's see if I'm right.
engaged.
If I'm right, then we will find no actual information, but a hint. Where we might get it. So at this point I think it's time to talk about like what's gonna happen and what the hell is going on basically in this game. So the people who designed this game world,
The planet achieved.
okay, connection is over, nothing special. Anyways, let's just find some random system. Like this one and go there.
Jump
So
process
people who
initialized.
designed this game world, they like put so much into it. As I said, there's a huge text available in the manual and online,
Manual control
which
engaged.
explains all these wars and intrigue and events that happened
Load detected.
before we got to this point in the game. But problem is, they said like we want to make the game realistic. And realistically speaking, if you are a bystander, like a person who lives in the world, okay, so this is the information we want. This is where we will have to go. Hegemount is waiting for Astron there, to whom destroy Parkan and bring with a shield penetrator. I'll wait. Okay, so we need to get there 6th of January, but as you can see it's 7th of January, so what do we do? You'll see. So anyways, they said, the game world designers, they said, like, if you are a person who lives in this world, you won't really encounter a lot of lore. Like you as a person who lives in this earth of 21st century, do you encounter a lot of information about like all these wars, like the First World War, Second World War, like all these heroes and all these like,
Manual control disabled.
I don't know, like wars which happened in your country and in other countries and all these leaders? Not really. Like you might encounter like some monument maybe, but largely your day goes by and you don't actually get to meet this lore of the world you live in. And this makes sense because everybody knows this, like everybody knows about World War I, and like they won't talk about it to you because they know it, you know it, so what's the point? And so essentially,
Jump process initialized.
like they said that it makes no sense for the game to explain all the lore to you because it's just not realistic. And that's why they don't really explain much. And so, for example,
Autopilot engaged.
even at the start of the game,
Manual control engaged.
you're not told that your ship like lost its equipment. Like they could at least do that, like your AI could tell you that, oh damn, our ship lost most of its stuff. But even that like wasn't there. But anyway, like all these robots, robot clans, you just see them and like make friends with them, and they all look the same. But actually they are
Manual control disabled.
like some of the clans are allied against other clans. There's diplomacy, like they do all this stuff, like betray each other or ally against a common enemy. And Astron clan, they're not really pirates, so to say. They are just like more aggressive, and they visit our other systems and like try to take resources by force. They're not really pirates, like in a sense how the piracy worked on Earth. And then this Hegemount, this is a mysterious creature. Like you will meet him, you will kill him, and that's all you get from Hegemount if you play the game. But actually, this Hegemount, it's like a very interesting creature, which is a humanoid, and he comes from a race of people who got very advanced in the time-space continuum study. So they found out how to manipulate time, and they started to like experiment, and they basically destroyed their own world because they broke the time-space continuum and everything fell apart. So we are at our planet now. We'll get our stuff for free, which will take us through the rest of the game. And so they basically destroyed themselves, and he escaped. He tried to escape this, so he was encountered in a spaceship which suffered critical damage, and he himself has suffered a lot of damage to his like organs. And so in order to sustain his life, they had to like connect him to complex machinery which provided him with all required like processes to let him live. So he was basically like connected to this huge pod. He couldn't move out from it because he would die soon if he did. And so they have put him into a tank, like so that he could still interact with the world outside of him. So he is this huge creature, but you might think, okay, it's just like a bigger robot, but no, it's actually a humanoid, a living being inside a life support system, inside a tank. That's what Hegemount is. And he's also a time traveler, and he's also a being who exists in multiple time like continuums at once, so he can see the past and the future, and he can see different directions where the past and the future can go, like all sorts of things. And this game doesn't explain any of that. like not at all. Like, oh, just the Hegemount, kill him, that's it. Then again, this AI I talked about, so this voice you hear, which says all this manual control engaged and stuff, it's an AI system. So let's use the drones for once. Okay, now let's have some fun. So this voice you hear, it's an AI. So the way spaceships work in this game is like they develop their spaceships kinda like you see in Star Trek,
A battle drone arrived.
where ships were big and ships required crews to staff them, like crews which would do different tasks, like manage engines, manage ship systems, like there were engineers on board the ship. And this required obviously a big crew to fly big ships, and it was not efficient. And so they developed this system where they implant the brain of the pilot with
A battle drone
an interface which allows the pilot to directly connect to the ship computer. And then, over the course, like when the pilot enters the academy, over the course of the training, this pilot is
A battle drone
given
arrived.
this set of implants, and
Manual
the pilot is
control
given an
disabled.
AI. And this AI reprograms the pilot's brain to create a
battle
symbiosis
drone arrived.
so that this AI can work with this pilot easily. So we need the planet 2 here.
Autopilot engaged.
And then, by the time the pilot is like past all the years in the academy, the pilot is in symbiosis with this AI, and so they can work efficiently. And when the pilot sits at the bridge, the AI connects.
Detected. Manual control in
Okay,
the battle
let's-
drone. Attack a battle drone. Attacking the target.
Let's like send drones after them and fight. So this is the blockade they told us about on this planet, and they are trying to not let us land here, but we will land here anyway. First killing them. And so when you sit at your bridge chair, the AI interfaces directly with the computer of the ship by using this interface which is installed in your brain.
A battle drone arrived.
And that is how the ship like gets controlled. So you don't have to have the crew to staff the ship, you can just... Okay, let's
A
pull him
battle
off.
drone returned.
You can just interface with the ship directly, and all the work aboard the ship is done by robots, which again are controlled from the main computer. So like the engineering, the repair, and so that's why we need that repair drone, because our robots also got damaged. And so we like a repair drone, which normally should come on every ship,
Battle drone arrived.
but we don't have it, so we have to get it. So this is again awesome, like how they evolved from ships
A
crewed
battle drone
with
attacking the target. A battle drone.
many
A battle drone arrived.
people
A battle drone
to ships
attacking
with
the
like
target.
one person aboard doing all the work. Okay, let's kill this guy. Ah, he got away again. Yeah, so when you use the drones, one problem is that they start running away from you
A battle drone arrived.
because they dogfight with the drones and they get further
A
and further
battle
away.
drone arrived.
From your ship.
Control disabled.
What the hell?
Control
Who are
engaged.
they? Okay, they don't seem like they're interested in us. Okay, where's the planet? Here is the planet, let's go to the planet. Okay, let's not go to the planet because he is coming for us. Let's kill him first. Okay, now you'll be dead. Oh, you have no shields. God damn it! So he will approach me. Like, he has no shields. So his AI is like, okay, I have no shields, I should retreat to regenerate my shields. But then his AI is like, okay, I have retreated enough, I should come back and attack. He comes back, he attacks once, and he's like, oh shit, my shield is damaged. I should go back. So what we do is just... Like, where is he? here he is. Just put mines here. Let him eat those mines and die. Like, because it's very hard to kill him. Otherwise he will keep running away. Okay, he's dead. Alright, now let's land. Then again, about the plot of the game. So this planet, you see, it's Astron planet.
Manual control engaged.
But as you might have remembered, okay, shields up.
Manual control disabled. Manual control disabled.
So the message was that
Manual control engaged.
the planet is under Astron siege and they want a shield penetrator, please save the planet.
Manual control.
But the planet is Clan Astron, is it
Manual
not?
control engaged.
So again, not explained, and I think this is like they had to release the game so they didn't program it properly, because now we land here and we find what? Okay, this shouldn't happen. This should not happen. Like, this planet should be of our clan. Okay, this is a bug. Like, last time I played this was a planet. Like, this planet should be friendly. But this time it's not. Okay, let's leave. Anyways. So this is a planet which is supposedly went rogue and they are no longer with Clan Astron. But for some reason it bugged out. So anyways, now we have this item. We go here. We go to Theta Macra Brown, however, as you might see, he is waiting for us in the past. So what will happen? How do we get back in the past? Let's still go there and see what's there. It says anomaly.
Jump process initializing.
Yeah, so this planet should be ours, but it's not. For some reason it's hostile. Okay. So we arrive here.
A probe detected.
And this happens. Get the key.
Manual control engaged.
So this ship, it's us. It's actually our ship.
Detected.
Like the Parkan we are in. And then the pirates attack it.
Battle drone attacking the fort. Battle drone attacking the fort. Battle drone attacking the target. Battle drone attacked.
And so this version of us jumps away and we have to fight those pirates.
A battle drone arrived.
So again, nothing is explained, but we somehow met ourselves and we get this key. And what this key is, it's a key to a time machine. So there's that. Oh, come on. This is harder than it should be. We are taking quite a lot of damage. Okay, let's not do that.
A battle drone attacking the target.
Let's leave. Wouldn't it be great to die here and have to replay all of this? Okay, you're dead. So basically our future self met with us and gave us this item which can activate the time machine. And that's how we can catch Hegemount. We can arrive here one day before and meet him. If we live, of course. Because right now we are quite close to be dead. Okay. We survived. But he is coming for
A
us.
battle drone attacking the target. A battle drone attacking the target.
So let's nuke him out. Alright.
Manual control disabled.
We lived. We
A
lived.
battle drone arrived.
So now we get this interesting item. Time machine key. So this will lead us where the time machine is. Okay, let's go repair our ship.
Jump
Because we have our
process
hull
initializing.
almost dead, and the repair drone cannot repair the system, which is badly damaged. It only helps when the system
Autopilot
is
engaged.
like, I think above half or so. Yeah, so there's this, like a time machine. And like at least in the Russian version, when he drops it, he doesn't say like, take this key. He says like, this is the activation device for the time machine, which you can use to catch Hegemount in time. So this Hegemount is, as I said,
The planet achieved
a creature whose race
meddled
meddled with time and space manipulation, and so he knows how to do it. And so either he found a time machine like built by some ancient civilization on this planet, or he did it, he made it itself. It's not fully known, but anyways, there's a time machine here we can use to catch up to him. So let's repair our ship and do it. Please, please me, oh yeah. Okay, repair, wow. Okay, they have some missiles, alright. Let's get them. So we can fire at will and not conserve missiles anymore. Yeah, so... Then again, once we get to this time machine, it's... no, let's not do that.
Manual control disabled.
It's this system, so red, Yama, Yarilla, Yama. Okay, so what? So the laser gun is on the same planet. Okay, let's hope the game doesn't bug out.
Jump process initializing.
Because we don't want to get the laser gun and don't want the laser gun to override the time machine. I guess it's too late to save now.
Manual control, autopilot engaged.
But yeah, it's too late to save. If we are screwed, we are screwed. But let's hope we are not. Yeah, so time machine. Again, nothing explained, but somehow,
Manual control engaged.
somehow, this is how it works. There's a time machine. And okay, let's get him. Like, as you can see, it's hard to kill them even with this gun, and we are hitting all our shots.
Engaged.
But if we would have a laser gun, which is less energy efficient,
Achieved.
would be even harder. So now we will use the time machine and go back in time, and this will allow us to meet Hegemount. So I will just run because I don't want to waste your time. time machine is always, as I have previously shown, in this subway station down here. So this should only, like this kind of room should only be happening for the time machine planet, but we got it for other planet for some reason. So this is the time machine. That's how it looks. I think you could go down here and live, but let's not test it. So we get here, and there's an order from the Hegemount. Kill him and return my time machine key, but nope. They failed. So we activate the time machine. And so let's get back here. We just go back. And this whole planet has traveled back in time. So now we can catch up to Hegemount.
Time anomaly detected.
So as you can see, it's back in time now. And if we go to the same system, Theta Maca Brown, where is it? Yeah, here it is.
Jump process initializing.
We'll find this.
Autopilot engaged.
Unknown planet, which isn't even a planet. It is a celestial body,
Planet achieved. Manual control engaged.
a space station of sorts built on top of a celestial body, but again not explained in the game at all. Like unknown, high temperature, high resources, that's it. And well, again, this is like some special technology which allows like to build these complex systems. I don't know, around gas giants maybe or something, I don't remember correctly. But in the game it's just, okay, so here's a planet, go dock to it. Anyways, that's it for this video. In the next video we are going to do just that. We are going to dock to this planet and find Hegemount, and I think we will finish the game, like finish the plot. So I thank you very much for watching and see you in the final episode. Bye!